All right, we are about to embark out. Let's. I'll hand it over to Lizard in a moment. You guys saw Vish last week, so I can't say that most of the rest of the content in DoN is pretty difficult, but Vish is, of course, there's a lot to focus on. So let's start reacclimating our old good habits from the pre-Hanvar snooze fest days. Make sure that everything's getting debuffs up immediately. The normal stuff. And any questions or anything? I'm here. Lizard, all you. The thing that. That is Vish. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
That's Vish. I am.
Don't zone into that. Stay. Yes. Don't zone in there. Yeah, Yarlier first.
Kick it.
When you zone into Yarlier, please, gentle reminder, don't move around too much. We don't want to trigger that door until everybody's ready to move in together. And yes, Milo, I got you as soon as I stop zoning. Let me know when you're done zoning.
Doing Yarlier first.
Yes, sir.
Dead?
Do you have multiple people in your group, Milo?
No.
Having been on vacation last week, I was not present, so a Cliff Notes version, as this will be a new thing for me today.
The task guides.
Task invites in a moment. Just stand by. Repeat, sorry. I think we're good. We just don't have everybody in the zone yet.
Hex.
I think everybody has. The X's were late adds, but I did get them added.
Ready? Okay, going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How come it's always on deck, but it's not always looking at that?
Those are his practical abilities.
Yeah, when she breaths, you could slide around her. That's a done. Okay, I'm gonna go right to the bids. Anybody dead?
Oh, yeah.
Not even decked. I mean, yeah, no
Alright.
one.
Okay, we're gonna do two things at once if you don't mind. I'm gonna start bids, and then in guild, if this is the only progression piece, or this plus Vish is the only progression piece that you are missing, please X up. That'll be guild chat. Guild chat if you need this progression piece or this progression piece and Vish as your sole remaining pieces. And this is bids on the Eye of Yarlir. This is the Vishamtar / Yarlir quest piece bid.
80 DKP right off the bat. More than I have.
Milo at 80, Findiar at 100,
I was going to bid all in, but
Milo at 110,
it was already it.
Milo at 110. Going once. Going twice. Final call and a like check, please. Congrats, Milo.
Thank you.
Next up. Bids on the crystallized glass staff. I have Dreamcast at 1.
Let's check
Ludicrous at
Ninmit's
3.
DKP. Ninmit is sitting at... Oh, only 20.
Ludicrous at 3. Going once. Dreamcast at 5. Dreamcast at 5. Going once. Ludicrous at 7.
Oh boy.
Ludicrous at 7. Going once. Going twice. Final call and a like check, please. Congrats, Ludicrous.
Thanks, guys.
Next up. Bids on the Mask of Raining Tears. Tremory at 5.
I won't bid up Dremery, but I'll take it if a box is going for it, for Ninmit.
Tremory at 5. Going once. Going twice. Final call and a like check, please. Scratch Tremory. And last up.
Da Blade.
Bids on one of the coolest two-hand katana graphics that we have thus far seen. I have uses at 1. Uses at 1. Going once. Going twice. Final call and like check, please. Congrats, uses. Okay, so from guild chat, I see that Kreldor needs this, Milo needs this, Nev needs this. Anyone else only lacking this and or this and Vish?
Goncho in there.
Gansho has just I'm going to go in tiers. So Gansho seems to be missing Trial of Perseverance. Milacera is only missing 2 other tier 4 items as well. But I'm just grabbing the people that only need these first. So it'll be Freldor.
Thank you.
Nev, Milo.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and then we have Milocera's only needing this plus Vish plus the 2 items for tier 4. Gansho, you only need this plus 1 other, is that correct? Okay, is anyone missing? We'll go to 3 items now. So this, Vish, and only 1 other piece. Okay, so I'm seeing Crag, Findiar, and Gansho, and Araleth. Okay. Did I get you already, Craig? No, right? Okay, we have 2 left. Now X up in guild if you need this and Vish plus only 2 others. It doesn't matter which other 2, but you're only basically missing 4 total pieces for progression. Okay, I see Ulgar, Darku, Yins, Varadis. Alright, so Milacera, you're missing 3. Alright, so we'll get rid of, or we'll random for the people that are only missing 4 total pieces. You are missing 3, 4, 5, right? Yeah, okay. Ulgar, Darku, Yins, and Varadis, please random 1,000. Alright, I'm seeing Darku and Yins with 808 and 345 is high. Confirm?
Confirm.
Excellent. No worries, we're gonna get so many of these. No one is going to be missing progression by the time we're done here. We'll have probably raid boxes and even alts that have progression.
That sounds right.
Okay, just make sure you loot up. Gansho, did you hit the green yet? Yes, you did. That was just split from earlier. Okay. I think everyone's got loot. Please confirm.
Confirm.
Alright, kicking the task.
Fish next.
Yes, please.
There's something vishy about our next target.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so you could take a second and turn on your faction token if you want.
Can you turn them in as a whole bunch? You can, right?
Nope, they are lower.
Ooh, shoot.
If you did not turn that in your previous one, you did not get a new one.
Oh, well, so.
Ninmit's in the same boat. I failed to turn in his.
Oh. I
Turning
didn't
in
know.
now. It's 50% extra faction right now.
Nice. Now, where are we going? Back to Broodlands?
Yes, after you do your faction token turn in, you're headed
If you
to
are heading toward
Vishimtar.
Vish, please make sure you don't move forward. Just stay where you are when you land inside.
So it's okay to zone in.
It is okay to zone in to the Vishimtar expedition. Please remain at the zone in spot once you're inside. If you are still turning in your faction token like I am, that's perfectly fine as well. Just get it done and head on over.
Don't make me task lead Bebop.
Say no.
That's not good, Yins. Take a sec, make sure that's all good over there. Photo look good.
I'm still not able to turn this in at the regular faction guys, so I have to head all the way down to that Wayfarer's camp. What a pain in the posterior. But at least I'll get a few faction hits by doing this. Okay, turning it into Yora. 30 faction. Lovely.
remember when you're running towards the Vish area, the northernmost tunnel into the like forested, swampy area is the one that you want to be aiming for. The south ones don't connect or oddly connect in weird ways.
Yep, if anybody's having any issues getting where we need to go, please feel free to speak up. And as we're waiting for the last couple of groups worth of people to arrive, welcome to Vishamtar. If you have not yet done this last week, like myself, a few reminders on how this event goes. First of all, this is a much more difficult fight than anything else that we have done in this expansion, but it's nothing to be too concerned about. We just need to follow along and do it right. One of the most important things that you need to have, and this is every character in the zone, you need to have a hotkey that says /say shoulder my burden. You need to have that hotkey because after 25%, you might need to use it. I'll go over some details in just a moment because I don't want to skip ahead, but this is something that you need to do. So do it now if you have not yet done so. Doesn't need to be fancy, just needs to say, shoulder my burden.
I'll have to yell soon.
All right. So, first of all, do we have any volunteer kiters who can snare? Who would love to do some kiting?
I don't mind if you need me.
I can offer it.
Excellent. So, that being said, around 75-ish%, we're going to start having some off-tanked mobs. The off-tank mobs have very low hit points, and thereby you need to, if you are going to be the one off-tanking them, please make sure you do not have a damage shield on yourself, and if possible, put a low damage or non-damage in your primary, or face away from them. They can die very easily. If I were to choose somebody... Well, do we have a knight who's going to volunteer for that? Wonderful. Zaylen, it's all yours. Again, they start around 75%. They might spawn one at a time. They might spawn up to 3, maybe even 4. But my recollection is that it's one at a time. But we will end up having as many as 4 throughout the event. Those mobs, I believe, are called incorporeal shadows. If they die because they have very low hit points, they're going to respawn as a life drain shadow, which is a major pain in the butt. Nobody should be harming a shadow. Next thing, once we get to around 50%, that's where our kiting comes into action. Corrupted drakes. If I recall correctly, they are little skeletal drakes. Could be something else, but either way, they are called corrupted drakes. They are snareable and can be kited around the platform. They need to stay in the room, but they need to be kited around the platform. You don't remind me again who my kiters were?
Navardian.
Lovely. Thank you both very much for making sure those are snared and kited around the platform. There will be as many as 4 of them at any given time. Killing them is useless as they immediately respawn. The final part. Creeping Doom. You sense your doom approaching is the key word that should be in your audio trigger file or Gina file. You sense your doom approaching. That should trigger a, holy crap, I need to get cured. We cannot bypass these cures. Yes, there are ways to do so, but the hit points lock until 25 cures have happened. The last 25%, each one is locked. In order to get it cured, you need to find, and I quote, a mournful spirit. These look like, I believe, white cloud looking like things. Not to be confused with cloud of concentrated chaos. It must say mournful spirit. Once you find a mournful spirit, you target it. You press your Vish hotkey, which says shoulder my burden. It will remove that from you and lower his hit points by 1%. This is a required component to this event.
What was the exact name of those things again?
Mournful spirit. I'm also going to type this out real quick.
What was the name of the... You said there was a debuff?
Correct. I will type that out as well, even though I believe it's called Creeping Doom. I just typed it in raid chat so that you can reference it back if needed. This might be a beautiful thing to put in your /notes window until you're very familiar with this event. The debuff that needs to be cured that will be landing on you is called Creeping Doom. You get Creeping Doom, you target Mournful Spirit, you press Shoulder My Burden button. It might be anywhere on the platform. You need to go run and find it. That is your responsibility. I'm going to ask that no swarm pets of any kind be used on this event. Even though I don't recall specifically whether swarm pets can affect the death spawn ads, I'd like to not risk it. Any death or link dead in this zone will create ads. They need to be prioritized and killed. The death ads are called mournful... No, not mournful spirits. They're called... somebody remind me on that. Spirit Wraith?
It's mournful.
I believe it's
talking about
Spirit
the
Wraith.
skeletons?
Spirit Wraith is the one that, yeah, that spawns when somebody goes link dead or dies. Standard pets don't matter, but I think there was an issue with swarm pets a while back.
What about the mage servant of Ro?
Can anybody confirm that it does not spawn an ad?
Last week, I didn't put a ban on the pets because I wanted to see. I don't think them dying caused ads, but it was very chaotic, so I can't 100% confirm. I do know that our second run, we did have some swarms. We didn't get any spirit rates. That's the ones you're talking about, the skeletons.
Yes. All right, then
But,
that being the case,
again, I'm not 100%.
let's try swarm pets, including the Servant of Ro. Let's see if it works. I heard there was a rumor with swarm pets, but we're going to try it, and we'll see what we can do. Swarm Pets and Servant of Row are authorized. So, recap. 75% Incorporeal Shadows. They're going to be off-tanked by Salen. Is that correct, Salen?
75% ads are sailing.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that he's got it.
I got it.
Excellent. 50% we are going to have the Corrupted Drakes. That's going to be Navardian and Seleni, correct? Excellent. 25%. Everybody is going to be watching for Creeping Doom and shoulder their burden as needed. Remember, it is a mournful spirit that you need to say that to, not the cloud of concentrated chaos. Mournful spirit. The only other thing to mention: eggs. As the eggs spawn, you need to use blunt weapons to destroy them. Extra damage versus blunt. Spells and other things can harm them. Blunt does like 5 times the amount of damage. So, 75% off tank, no damage. 50% kite. 25% and below, we mournful spirit, shoulder our burden, and burn down those eggs with blunt weapons when we can. Tank rot has been posted. Veritas will be up first. Is anybody not ready to make this happen?
More off tanks for the extra Not the kiters, but like any knights that would be off tanking.
For which mobs?
For the ones that can't be killed because they spawn the dark things.
You're referring to the
Incorporeal
Incorporeal
Shadows.
Shadows. That's going to be Salen. And there will be as many as
Can I just
4 of
add
those at
two?
a time. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Also, please remember, we're going to give the warrior a couple extra seconds on the engage to generate threat. There is no way to block the threat decreaser like you used to be able to do, so don't go ham immediately. This isn't a burn fight, so don't worry about that. Just because if the mob goes off the warrior, we'll start losing people, we'll get the spirit wraiths, and it's going to be all over. Second, please remember, spirit wraiths can be mezzed if they do start popping, but we need instantaneous debuffs on pretty much everything in here, including occlusion. If you see a wraith that's trying to get mezzed, the drakes that need to be kited, just make sure they're getting debuffed until all snares and slows and things are on. And we will call for chaos clouds for when we need HP mana buffs.
I believe Mark of Kings also is effective on Vish still. Is that right? We proved that last week.
Blameless now, but yeah. I think
Oh, blameless. Okay.
eventually, like with Mallow and Fash and all that.
Gotcha.
Yes, but everybody killed damage shield. That was the other thing. Nobody has damage shield on this fight. That was the last thing I forgot. Sorry.
Perfect. All right, let's move up towards the room. Do not engage yet.
Quick question, sorry.
Go ahead.
What cure is it for the? Is it disease, poison, or corruption?
You're referring to...
Yeah.
It's a curse, I'm pretty sure.
Curse. Okay.
Oh, Vision Pass Corruption. Yes, that is Curse. All right. Anybody not ready, please speak up now. Excellent. There is no single target rampage. It is AE rampage, so make sure to stay at max melee range. Veritas, are you ready? Lovely. Who's going to be the one bringing it in? Veritas, you should be able to move up to spot. Let's go ahead and bring this in. Move in. Heals on Veritas, give him a chance to build some aggro.
Max melee, don't forget when we call for DPS. It's a very large hitbox. This'll do.
Engage.
Commence DPS.
Is it the Withering Corruption that's the hit point reduction?
The Shimtar's corruption.
Yes.
Corruption, yes.
I don't actually think that it can be cured, but
Well, it's a
test it
detrimental,
out.
but you only have so many detrimental cures.
Right, like Purify.
Or the taking
Yeah,
the
but
shield
yeah.
if they're in the loop.
A small chance on RC.
Slow and steady. No reason to burn. Yeah, I just saw a few swarm pets die. They did not trigger
Watch that.
the effect. So we're good.
Adds in 3%, Salen. Watch that threat, please. Pulse the attacks.
First shadow is up. It's off tanked. Do not damage it. Canaris, please move into the corner until the tank gets aggro. Second shadow is up.
All the shadows is damaged.
Watch threat. Pulse those attacks.
If you get aggro, move into the tank spot. We need to keep it facing one way.
Got a life drain.
Air Razor up.
Spirit Wraith.
Go down.
Switch DPS to the shadow and kill
Two
it.
spirits.
Assist the Norn, kill the life drain.
Two spirit wraiths here that need to be mezzed.
Kill the life drain shadow, mez to Spirit Wraith.
Flip over. There's an incorporeal shadow in the raid too. And
It's about to die.
It's on arrow.
There we go, let it regen. 50% kiting ad soon. Watch for corrupted drakes.
Eggs are up. Or spawning soon.
Drakes are up.
Okay, egg is to the southeast. Come kill with blunt.
Blunt damage to egg.
This is Drake on Ferga.
Good eye. Nice job getting those kited. If we keep them snared, they'll be just fine.
I got two of them with a 15-minute.
Good call.
Spare just needs a DI. Someone
I got it coming. I got it.
Thank you.
Do we need a tank swap, or are we good?
I would say write it, but bring a Chaos Cloud in.
With the reduced HP pools, I think a swap is a good idea.
Sounds pretty good, yeah. Back on scene.
Let's leave Veritas on it for now. %25% is coming quick.
Egg right behind the dish.
Northwestish.
Just off the tail.
Yeah, it's very close. Don't go too far.
Yeah, pop right at the bottom of my screen.
Reminder in raid chat. Creeping Doom equals you find Mournful Spirit.
Spirit Wraith is up. It's on Revlock.
Lock it down.
MGBCR done.
Mournful spirits north and west.
Also behind the wall.
Moving north and northeast.
Watch for Creeping Doom, get it cured.
Can't get behind you again.
I got Creeping Doom.
Boom drop.
I'm bringing in a Chaos Cloud. It'll be at the raid soon. Kill the assist Lizard Man and kill.
There's eggs, same where the last one was.
Kill the egg first, ignore the cloud. Kill the egg. Blunt damage to egg.
Eggs down.
Excellent. Kill this cloud on Lizard.
Salem's got Creeping Doom. Somebody else is going to have to pick up the shadows.
Yeah, I've gotten it twice.
And there's
a cloud
no
behind,
nothing up right now.
Behind Vish, behind the wall.
Those are those are.
No, never mind.
Yeah, those are not. None are up. I got 25 seconds left.
I'll harm shield if I get there. Hopefully.
You have 25 seconds left.
I got 20.
BDA him.
I can purify if I need to.
Yeah, I got 12 seconds. I'm right by the raid.
One
Spirit northwest.
One to the north. One to the west.
Did you get BDA, Luda? Don't click it off.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, you did. You did.
Yep, he's good.
Yeah, I'm good now. Thank you.
You lost that 1%. You good.
Ruko, you tanking these now?
I got him.
I cured. There's another spirit back here by me. Northeast.
Doing just fine. Watch for Creeping Doom, get it cured, and keep doing what we're doing. Watch your aggro.
Yeah, I think it helped if we call out.
There's a mournful northeast.
Headed towards behind the wall by this.
2 mournful up. I'm not sure the other one
Budweiser,
is.
SNES, and Dark Hue.
Both are north.
And you're in dead. It's gonna be an edge.
Mezza Spirit.
It's on Findiar.
I got DI to Veritas.
Where's the mob for the
More from northeast.
Switching the tank rat deck is up next.
I can't.
There's a shadow roof on my one.
It's to the south, Selene. Straight south now.
Can we get an MGB CR, please?
I got it.
Thank you.
Salem's got fucking one again.
That's all right.
Southeast, southeast.
I took it.
Is there one just south of there?
Eyes are down.
Spirit Wraith up.
Canaris down. We got multiple spirit rates.
All right, lock him down. Get him debuffed.
One's on heal hill. Heal and heal hill.
Sorry, I died. I was running my cleric to a brave thing.
You saved me, gotcha.
Good job locking him down.
Doing a great job so far. Just stay focused. Life Drain Shadow.
Alright, I'm dead.
Kill these shadows.
Switch target. Assist Lizardman.
You need a backup tighter for Selene.
That would be me. It just jumped on me.
Apologies.
No problem.
Switch target. Assist Lizardman.
We got,
Somebody has a damage shield. Has to be.
It looks like Stormblade strike proc on something. Tristana, Locke, Olgar, Feldor.
Life Drain Shadow. Assist Lizardman.
I'm down too.
Spirit Wraith up.
Let's get him mezzed.
Assist Salem.
Corrupted Drake on Dark Hue.
Want another CR out?
Yeah, I get the curse and there's no spirit.
Sunless remain now.
Something's biting me.
Spirit up to the south.
Spirit up to the north, spirit up to the south.
Life Drain Shadow. Assist Lizardman.
Switch and kill.
I'm down.
Ooh, people are falling.
Life drain.
Swap and kill the life drain.
As soon as Life Drain is dead, assist Lizardman. We're killing a Spirit Wraith. Assist Lizardman. We're killing a Spirit Wraith.
Was that an egg?
Yes.
Yes, egg northeast. Kill it with blunt.
Take out the egg.
Is there
Priority
a
egg.
Shadow killing things.
Annoyed, Dammy, got him.
We have it spawned.
First cure, please.
We have Spirit Wraith. Assist Salem.
Wipe.
Where is a spirit?
Got a range, you know.
The eggs spawned. I'm trying to kite the corrupted drake wings.
God damn. Where is something I can get
Spirit
to?
southeast. Mournful Spirit.
No, that's a cloud. God dang it, I'm gonna die because I can't find one.
How much
Yeah, mine may not lose there on my left.
Divine isn't in there.
Thank you.
Where's the mournful?
And try to kite those drake wings.
Where's the mournful?
10 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. How am I gonna find you?
There's, yep,
Time is
there we go.
down.
I'm dead.
Smash, heal, hope, NDR, have the curse.
I couldn't find anything to have.
Spirit north.
Milo's down. I have the great ones on me.
Salem's got creeping dune again. No, there's no spirits up.
4%.
Herb shields down.
Let me know when you're close. I can BDA you.
Alright, I'm down to 15.
I'm gonna BDA you.
BDA me now. Okay, thank you.
Spirit south.
Done.
Back down.
3%.
Mournful spirit south.
Need like 3 heals.
Yeah.
I mean, we lost 2 of them. I had to DA myself and
Northwest.
and last one. Seal is dead.
I'm dead. Drakes are loose.
White. 3%.
Northwest and west and southeast.
I got one. I got avoidance on.
More Drake ones in a second. Nope. Looks like everybody's dead. We just lost them up.
Sometimes it happens.
We unlucky this week. I noticed it too. The spirits were not spawning at the rate that we had them, and at the rate that they should be spawning.
Yeah, that felt like it was low, not that it was normal and the other one was high.
Yeah.
It's maybe like one every other spawn. Every other curse.
From many past runs on this, it's been very rare for me to see multiple people counting low on their creeping doom and no spirits up at all. That was kind of strange to me.
Yeah, you handled it very well. Overall, there was just... we didn't have any real issues until the very end when we didn't have clouds to cure. So don't beat yourself up over it. We still got it to 3% on the first run. Go ahead and run back. Click through, run on back.
Other than getting unlucky with those, the number one thing is we just have to make sure those life drains are not spawning. Last week, our success, we didn't have a single life drain. It makes a big difference. That's how you, because they have wonky aggro and they hit like trucks. They hit, I think, harder than Vish actually, or faster. It's one or the other. So they'll find the nearest clothy, they'll stomp them. You'll get a spirit wraith. It's all about incorporeal essence control, first and foremost.
Absolutely.
If anybody is alive there, Vish does not see invis, so you could grab some corpses.
I zoned Reckon in. I'm ready to res below and Dark Q.
It's possible that you may have gotten punted off the platform though, so it's not guaranteed we'll find your corpse. Just be running back.
Okay, I'm getting res, so I'm just starting to... Do you want reses or just have everybody run back?
I think reses would be best.
I got punted off the platform, then punched back on.
That's actually funny.
How convenient.
Yeah, make sure you have some sort of levitation.
Okay.
Then I got killed trying to SOE myself.
Yeah, I know Drummery was hitting a lot of people with DMF on the reses too. But if you're resed in, the number one thing you need to make sure, get a DMF, get a levitate. Mid-fight, I mean.
Just to confirm, at 25%, we can't do any damage to him.
You can, but he regens every few seconds to his cap.
So there's no point in DPSing him after 25. Just watch for the creeping doom mechanic.
I wouldn't say no point, because we do still have to kill him, but we can't take him down another % until that has been cured.
Sustained damage becomes much less important. Making sure the cures are out, making sure the drakes are handled, making sure the eggs die. Those are all the sub 25 priorities.
And again, like we said, this is the most difficult event in the expansion by far. So don't beat yourself up over this. We will get it this round, assuming we have spirits spawning like they should. Which almost every time they do. I think if we had fewer of the life drain shadows or more of the spirits, we would have had it, no problem.
I'll agree with that.
So just please be mindful of any form of damage shield that you might have or any AE hits you might be able to do. Those are bad things.
Be mindful of your positioning too. If there's a spirit on you, make sure it's not hitting you from the front. Or I'm sorry, if there's an essence on you.
Should I be running back if we're
No.
racing? Okay, then I'll stop running back.
I'm not going to tell him no just in case we lose a corpse. But your corpse is on the platform.
Yeah.
Hooray, cleric gets rezzed.
Flash command for dropping all corpses.
Target nothing /
Corpse drop.
corpse drop.
Yeah, just don't be targeting anything.
Nothing, it'll drop all of them.
Correct.
Yep.
And then
Me either, and I always tried multiple.
Since we're on the topic, old dragging trick, even though you can / corpse drag 2 corpses, you can also make a hotkey or shift up for / corpse to drag a third as you're going. If you're comfortable with that.
What's the mechanic behind the no damage shield?
The incorporeal shadows have a very low hit points. If they hit you, they can kill themselves with your damage shield. If they die, life drain shadow spawns, which is a 2200 hitter.
Makes sense.
Yeah, they have like 100 hit points, something like that.
Because the mage elemental form, the last form, has up to 30 damage shield.
That's
no damage
good
shield
to
of any
know.
kind.
Also, please be mindful of any AE spells that you might have loaded, or any discs, like Warrior's new AE aggro that has a damage component. Using that is bad in this fight.
Ogre shadows, corpses down below.
Still got a few more corpses coming in, but most have been sent to res. We're working on it.
No rains either. Just a single target. Don't risk hitting an essence.
Was that loud?
What was that?
I was just seeing what a nerd just said.
Oh, no, try not to use rains. Limit your AEs.
Oh, okay.
Alright, every corpse that was grabbable has been grabbed.
Sounds like a Class C felony.
Oh, alright, Milosera, that's a bit back. Hang on.
So what we're going to do right here is get our, now that everybody's been rezzed pretty much, we're going to rebuff
Thanks, Raven.
and give this another go. The biggest issue, like we were
Milosera,
talking
your
about
corpse is the
in
last corpse able to be pulled, but it'll take a sec.
Discord just now, was that the cure mobs, the mournful spirits, they're not spawning at a normal rate, and this ends up not allowing
Yeah, your
us
corpse
to get
did
cured.
the bug out thing where it's like all the way over near the zone line.
But that's unlikely to happen 2 times in a row, so we're going to buff up and we're going to go again. Yes, Larlock, that would be helpful. Thank you.
Yushi's not online?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. I guess I won't resonate.
I'll put out Maisie in the guild lobby in a little bit for people that need to summon res.
I can put a doorbell there too.
Perfect.
I'll be pretty over there, so I'll just walk around.
Alright, thank you. Please just make sure buffs are going out.
Is that Vishtar's Shadow or whatever the hell the thing is? That resistible?
Like, really
not really.
difficult.
Everything here, the minimum resist adjuster is negative 500, and most things are negative 1000, so it is not likely to resist much of anything here.
Yeah, it just makes it for a pain in the ass trying to kite. That's why I was asking.
Two quick things. One is a question. The question for the kiters was, did the corrupted drakes get debuffed quickly enough to snare efficiently? And warriors, just because I didn't want to shake things up in the middle of the fight, I should have called for tank swaps before we engaged. We will do tank swaps this round. I just didn't want to call it in the middle and then everybody get a little uncertain.
I had no issues snaring my 2.
Yeah, he dropped like a rock.
I think Veritas kicked ass on that name, though.
Hell yeah.
Also, for Gruko and Nev, I believe it was. You were the 2 kiting, right?
Selene and Nev.
Ah, that's what it was, Selene and Nev. Did you have any issue holding on to those 2?
No, I just kept it over and over again.
Gruko had mine for a bit. I had to try and pull it off of him, but that was the only issue. Otherwise, I held on to mine until I died.
I thought I took it after you died.
No, you had them before, but that's not an issue. As long as somebody was kiting them, we were good.
Sorry, I thought you had died.
Yeah, it looked like at the start they ran into the casters. Because you can't pick up all 4 at the same time.
So no, I mean, if Gruko or Ogre Shadow or any of those folks can assist a kite until we can get a handle on them to keep them out of those groups, I will not complain.
That's fair. I think having our SKs step up on the 50% spawn to get those brought out away from the raid would be beneficial, because especially them, because they can feign death.
Absolutely.
So around the 50% mark, if our SKs can go ahead and who are not already assigned to other things, if you can step up and assist with bringing those out, that would be a great benefit to us. And I think, like was mentioned, we can reduce to our 2 rangers and be fine with that.
Once we get them debuffed and snared and can establish the aggro to hold the kite, then the SKs can go back.
Perfect.
You might want to set raid assist to yourself too, Blizzard.
That's not a bad idea.
I'm also going to designate a backup MA, Dami. But you can priority assist on Lizard.
I got a stupid suggestion.
Bring it.
So, clinging doom or whatever it was, my largest issue was trying to find out where that damn mournful spirit was. If we've got somebody that could be a main assist for that target or something if they're not doing anything. So if we need to immediately find it, we can have a hot button with an assist, whoever might have it targeted, and we can find it.
So 3 people or 4 people are going to get it at a time, so...
Yeah, and there's 4. There should be 4 that spawn at a time, but I was only seeing 2 up at a time.
we weren't getting the full number that usually spawn for those.
Yeah,
Last week we had 1 or 2 people tracking those, right?
Yeah, I had track up at all times, and we never had more than 2 spawn.
No, I meant we had people
Calling out the directions.
calling out where they were.
Yes.
And they circle around the perimeter, so a lot of times behind him.
Yeah, I think calling out where they are will be beneficial. Also, if you are having any difficulty in finding one, please also call out, hey, I need to know where a cloud is. And if it gets down to the last 18 seconds, get to the raid and get somebody to BDA you. I don't think we're going to have much of an issue this time with that, but that's where we're at. May I get a mana check, please? Buffs should be done. Let's met up just a little bit longer. I am also going to have us kill one of the Cloud of Concentrated Chaos to get our mana back a little bit quicker than we did last time and kill a couple others. I believe we get a total of 3 of them throughout the fight, so we will use them up. I know we only used it 1 of them last time. Then we still got it to 3%.
Barring any changes or emergencies, I'm going to pre-call one just at 75%, and the other one I'm going to try to get in right before Doom starts going out.
Good call. Okay, Twitch chat. We're going to be going in right now. You think we can do it this round? Let's hear it. What do you say?
Real quick, Clerics, did y'all have any issues with the setup from last time?
No.
We're also going to flip the pin. The tail will be south this time. The head will be north.
Alright, let's move up to the platform. Do not engage yet.
Am I on DMA ring somehow?
It's because Lizardman has you targeted. I'm watching you.
I'm being watched.
Looks like we only have a couple of AFK back over here. We'll give them a moment to get back. We don't want them dying back there when spawning a spirit.
Nimit used his NGBCR, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Thank you, Greldor. We'll need it. I'm going to give our last AFKer a moment to finish up what they're doing and move up with the raid. Again, I don't want anybody back there spawning an ad when they die to a zone-wide AE.
I like the fact that this dragon looks like a dragon.
That's a beautiful thing.
These dragons you will look like to you.
Again, thank you for your patience. This is not a fight you want to start with anybody AFK. We're working on an option. Alright, we got everybody at the raid. Veritas, are you ready? No problem, Picard, no problem. Alright. Veritas, lead us in, please. Bring us a dragon.
He's going.
Move up. Give him a chance to build some aggro. Heals to Veritas. Debuffs to named.
Hold thread a little more. Engage.
Remember, this one has AE Rampage.
Max melee.
Looks like we got him pinned correctly this time. Tank is over in the corner.
Watch threat, pulse those attacks.
The range on Vishmar's Shadow is quite large.
Zone, it's either agrilist or zone wide. I think it's zone wide though.
I think it has
75% coming soon. Time for shadows. Make sure you don't have a damage shield on. Do not harm incorporeal shadow. If you get aggro, get in the tank corner, please.
Can we get a cloud in, please? Watch that threat.
Cloud is in. Assist Lizardman. Second shadow is up. Very good. Back to Vish.
I don't know, I've been doing nothing but cast Jolt.
Have you tried casting Jolt?
Hey, try casting Jolt.
I heard Jolt works for that.
Third shadow is up.
Hey, are you casting Cinder Jolt?
Yeah, it's Cinder Jolt, that's the problem, I guess.
Dex, get ready to take it. Have when you can.
Hi, Dreamcast.
Alright. Gonna try and grab it from the Veritas.
Switch heals. Decked is up.
Yeah, I come in.
Drakes and 5%.
Taking these shadows further south, so they're easier.
Good call, sir. Good call. If you get an issue, let us know. 5%, 1%. Be ready to kite. SKs, you're up.
Milo. No, there's another shadow in raid.
The tainted egg is up to the south.
There's an egg over here.
Get the south egg first.
Kill the egg. Blunt damage. Soon as that's done, assist lizard.
Should be one more shadow in the raid if somebody wants to bring it to me.
It's burned like drain.
Okay.
It's dead now.
Drake's good.
I got my 2.
Good man.
Silani, I'll try to get a 15-minute snare on that once that drops off.
I was waiting for Mallow to hit it.
Yeah, I got sound on OC on most of.
Good deal.
No, the 15-minute snare doesn't override Cascading Darkness.
Salen, you still good with your 4?
2 just left.
Copy that.
The shadow in the raid again. It's on heel ho.
No damage to the shadow. No AE hits.
Watch threat on the boss.
Drake on Brawler too.
Weapon shield Canaris.
Jolt,
Okay.
Daenerys, Jolt.
I did jolt twice.
Shadow at Vish.
You're good.
And weapon shield is on now.
Egg. To south.
Eggs up south, blunt damage.
South to the egg.
If anybody can land a snare.
I'm watching it. It's got 8 seconds.
5 seconds. 5%.
Defensive fading in 15.
I will take it.
Got it.
Thank you, bud.
No problem.
He'll switch to Anurin.
Where is the third Drake so I can get the second?
Brawler's got it.
It's headed south.
Watch for creeping doom. The time has come.
The time is now.
Behind the wall, southeast, southwest, and northwest on the spirits.
There are 4 of them. Brawler, when that cascading darkness drops on that one, I'm going to throw a longer time snare on it.
See Ludicrous, Kuzanthor, Pythex, and Aerolith with the curse. To find a cure.
Get cured. Creeping doom.
I'm going north. Going north. The cure.
Call out if you need help.
Got cured.
Case is scared.
North. Egg north.
Armag. MGBCR, please.
Egg north.
Incoming.
Egg north.
Egg north.
Blunt damage to the egg.
Shadows are, some of them are loose.
Egg drops.
PR, if needed, will be Dark Key, but not yet, obviously. There's a shadow in the raid. I'm saying never mind. Ludicrous, Dark Key, Kyphex. After the first, go find a cure.
Stay focused. You're doing great.
Brawler, I keep full aggro off of you. Are you good?
All right, you get the long-term snare on yours, brawler.
Lizard, bring a
cloud.
yeah, bring a cloud in now.
There's one to the south.
It's coming. Raid, switch target, assist lizard.
PDA.
Lizard Man, Drummery, Aerolith, Armag, have Kurt.
2 spirits to the north. 2 spirits to the north. 1 to the northeast. The one is traveling behind the wall now.
Ludicrous down.
Dark Hue's down.
I've got a spirit to the east. Need mez.
Can I get another SK to come pick up these clouds? I got a cloud of concentrated chaos on me. Walked into my AE threat.
Switch target and kill after that cloud and assist lizard man.
I'm going to bring this cloud of chaos in. It's on a healer now.
Colian, Revlac,
Negative.
Veridus, Milocera, find a first healer.
Got spirits up there.
Yeah, no.
You got another skelly to the east.
He said the phrase, but didn't get cured.
Find another.
We're going at it.
There are none up.
Come to raid then. We'll BDA you. What's the name?
One just popped south.
I got you, Veridus. You're clear.
One popped north. One popped west.
I have Doom. Veridus.
Got hands.
Veridus, are your discs up?
One popped north, east.
Lizard man's got it. Taking it from Minoran.
Got a skelly
obviously one.
to the south.
Heals to lizard man. Got a BDA coming to or DI coming to lizard.
Milo, do you have a BDA?
do.
BDA for an Orin.
I have to cure mine.
Yeah, there's none up.
Thank you.
Call for DA if you need it.
Keep it on
Sailing has
lizard.
to put a harm shield when I get there. If none pop.
Gather up, MGB Paragon, please.
Got it.
Mournful Spirit to the two of them to the west. One's traveling north and one's traveling south.
Yes, Shadow Killer, I actually do.
Northwest.
One's behind the wall.
And thank you for joining.
Oh shit, just got me again.
Skelly.
Still in the wall.
Skelly to the
traveling
south. Need the meds.
We get a divine.
I'm cured.
Onions, I got them.
I got a shadow on me.
No mournfuls up at the moment.
Doing an excellent job. Stay focused.
Where did he die?
Sorry.
Got hands, Kytrex, Budweiser, Dreamcast. You have curses.
No mournful up.
I got no BDA for you, unfortunately.
It should be an egg.
Somebody hit
Egg
Egg.
north.
Egg north.
There's an egg north.
Yeah, it's already down.
Mournful
Good
behind the
job.
rock. Mournful behind Vish.
So behind this.
One to the southeast.
It's the southeast now.
Ooh, 1 second left.
Mana
Directly
check,
to the
please.
east behind the wall.
92.
I need a mez on the skelly by Gancho.
Creeping Doom, 30 seconds on my way. Hello. Clouds up. I'll DA myself when we get down to like 2.
Make sure if you are going to one of those, you actually have Creeping Doom. There are several debuffs that look like Creeping Doom. If you do not have Creeping Doom, you are wasting a cure. And that is why we don't have enough shadows up.
That explains it.
I'm DA'd.
Skelly,
Got a
join
raid.
the Gancho.
Mournful Spirit, where are they at?
Defensive is down.
Yeah, northwest heading towards the path in.
Veritas, get ready to take it when you can.
Spirit Wraith.
Skelly coming to Gancho.
One behind Vish,
Heals to Veritas.
behind the wall.
Behind the rocks, like not behind.
One to the north.
Egg,
Superman,
south.
Veritas, Picora have curses.
Southeast egg. Egg.
Swap to the egg.
There's Mournfuls southeast and northeast.
Alright.
There's a Mournful next to the egg.
Do we have a tank swap for
there.
Veritas?
Yep, Veritas should be your
Veritas.
heals.
My
Yeah,
kite
but
is
he's got the
free.
curse.
Dex.
Grabbing it.
Tell me if you need a DA
Left
there.
tossing you heal.
Got it, Veritas. Back out.
Veritas, go get it to it again.
No more flood. There's a shadow like right by Vish.
No shadow.
I don't see any yet.
One more cure and we can kill him.
I already cured mine.
Have curses. Well done.
No Mournfuls up at the moment.
Just need one more cure and we can kill him.
Mournful pop.
Southeast. There you go. Kill him.
Vish is killable.
Yep.
End him.
Skelly. Skelly to Gancho.
Well done, team. You win.
Good work.
I need to kill this cloud of chaos now.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Yeah.
Death to chaos.
Move them up so we can tell the others. Dead clouds tell no tales.
And tell them the immortals sent you.
I don't see any more corpses. Anybody else need a res?
Drummery's still dead.
Oh yeah, I see.
Okay. Looks like almost everybody is alive. Now it looks like everybody is alive. Confirm it's Milo on the Vishantar Eye, correct?
Confirmed.
Okay, gonna take care of the bids on the loot, and then I'll take care of the progression. First up, bids on the Face of Unfeeling.
Ah, so close.
And save that at 20. Brawler is the first 25, confirm.
Confirmed.
Salen at 30. Ludicrous at 32. Brawler at 35. Sailing at 40. Ludicrous at 45. Kruger at 46. Milestera at 50. Kruko at 65. Kruko at 65. Going once. Going twice. Final call and a like check, please. That's Kruko. Next up. Bids on the modeled Black Dragon scale. Affinity R1. Dreamcast at 5.
In guild chat, if you need a raid progression target, please review what I just said.
Is that mains or boxes?
Mains.
I have Dreamcast at 5. Crag, was that a bid? Or was that for guild chat?
They're all bidding on there anyway. It's a troll bid.
Okay. Dreamcast at 5. Going once. Going twice. Final call and like check, please. Congrats, Dreamcast. Next up. Bids on the Obsidian Pauldrons. Have Compy at 15, Crag at 20. Compy at 25. Crag at 26. Compy at 30. Compy at 30. Going once. Going twice. Final call and like check, please. Congrats, Compy. Okay, in raid chat, please. X up if Vish piece is the only progression piece you are missing.
You said raid
X
chat?
in raid chat. Raid chat, sorry, raid chat. Okay, I have Nev, Fuzzy, Milo, anyone else only missing Vish? Okay, X up if you're only missing Vish plus one other piece. I have Doncho, Araleth, Findiar, and Crag. Any others missing Vish and only one other piece? Great, gotcha. Okay, I have 2 pieces less. Anyone left, rather? Anyone missing Visham Tar and 2 other pieces, please X up. All right, how about 3 pieces? I see Varidus at 3 pieces, Dark Hue at 3 pieces. Any others?
Is that Vish and 3 pieces or 3 pieces total?
3 pieces other than Vish. Okay, so Milo Sarah's missing more than just 3 other pieces, right? Just 3 for 2, 4 plus. Yeah, okay, I got you, bro. All right, so Olgar, Dark Hue, and Varidus, please round 1,000. Oof. Dark Hue, you didn't really want it at all, did you?
I roll shit.
Isn't that a 1,000?
It's an automatic dub.
Or is that his dice blow up in his hand? Fail.
Okay. Lizard loot is out. Is it quick cast Rick and then progression?
That sounds right.
Okay. If you dropped a raid box and want me to invite, please send me a tell now and then follow Lizard's instructions, please. I'm gonna kick the task.
I'm going to bail right here.
Okay.
Because.
All you, Liz.
Go ahead.
All right, so task has been kicked. Feel free to take a moment to turn in your faction token, should you still need faction, which most of us do. After that, we will be murdering Rikukin. Rick is not a progression target, it's simply a loot target. And it's a fun one. From what I've seen so far, based upon what most of you have said in guild chat, based upon my request, and thank you for that, the majority of people need the Trial of Preservance, I believe. No, it's... let me scroll back up. Now, Guardian of the Sands. Guardian of Sands. If you need a progression raid target and have not yet spoken up, after you are done zoning through, please review what was said and let us know what target you need. As for right now, it appears we're going to be doing Rick, then Kess, and then the Guardian of the Sands. Since everybody who spoke up seems to have basically only said that or that and one other. We had considered doing some others, but it seems it's not quite needed yet. So, recap. Turn in your token. Move to Reflections of Silver, the Rikukin Expedition. It should be marked on your compass after you have turned in your faction token.
this this DZ is towards the northwest of the zone on the map when you zone in. I think the green compass point has been working now though, so I think it shouldn't we shouldn't have the problems that we had at launch.
Only on the main pick.
Okay.
I wasn't aware of that.
So
That's
if
good to
you
know.
if you wind up not in the main pick, you're looking for the northwest corner of the Broodlands zone. It's like a little cul-de-sac. It's directly to the west of Stillmoon Temple. If you're in the main pick, you'll be able to see it as soon as you zone in.
And really, it's a very quick fight, but some of the loot is actually kind of good. Plus, it's fun to do. At least for the first few weeks.
So this guy just drops 3 breastplates, right?
When you are very fortunate.
Legs on this one.
Didn't it drop 3 last week?
Yes.
That was Cass.
Yeah, it's 3. It's legs for Ricky and BP for Kess.
He dropped all the pants for us like he did last week. Milo was looking at his Puffin Airways pants.
What was that?
Oh yeah, didn't we get 2 pants and 3 BPs last week?
Yeah,
What about my pants?
Dropping pants.
Khakis.
Khakis.
Polo?
And I still have the unique pleasure of heading all the way back to the Wayfarers camp to turn in faction tokens. Kind of frustrating. But soon, that will change. Oh yes, that will change. Again, if you have not yet done so, please zone in to the expedition.
Hey, Lizard.
That's me.
I feel like I should shrink up.
Please shrink once you're inside. So out of curiosity, has anybody been able to do the mask turn-in or the mask combine faction thingy in this instance?
Open world.
Or does it have to be open world?
Yeah, what are you talking about for the eyes? It's open world.
Gotcha.
Dinner's the only one who's done it so far.
I've only done it once on live, and it was like a dozen years ago.
Yeah, I
So
just got the
while
mask, so I'm gonna try and do it after raid.
So while we're getting everybody here, I'm just going to recap what I mentioned at the end of the last fight. So the problem with the spirits that we had this week, and we didn't have it last week, was that I saw some individuals that were going for cures who didn't have Creeping Doom. I know it's tricky because the debuffs look, well, a lot of them have the same graphic, and many of the debuffs for that fight have their own triggers. But just because a trigger goes off does not mean that you have Doom. There are a couple of different triggers for that fight. The most important one is Creeping Doom. If you go to a Mournful Spirit and you shoulder my burden, but you don't have Creeping Doom, you will still get the heal, but it won't matter because you didn't have Creeping Doom. And what that means is someone else who did have Creeping Doom won't be able to get the cure. This is going to be something that we need to definitely fix before next week and also for future expansions. So please familiarize yourself with the triggers. Go into Gina, take a look at what they are. If you're not using Gina, really, make an audio trigger for Creeping Doom. Don't be getting a cure if you do not have Creeping Doom.
Well said. We have a few more that are still on the way. Once we have... Well, let me go ahead and ask, since I didn't do that earlier. Did we, last week, and did we fight him at his spawn point, or did we pull him over to the corner?
Fought him at the spawn point.
Alright.
And everybody just avoided the emotes.
That's fair. What I was fond of doing previously is pulling him over to an outcropping over on the side, having everybody stand in one location to have the tank turn the mob as needed so nobody has to move and they can just burn. But we also out DPS this foo. So we can probably burn him down very quickly. So everybody, of course, should have Gina loaded and going, but for those of you who do not have the audio triggers or are not ready for it, there are a few things on this one that you need to keep in mind. That is, he has directional fun. That's usually between 5,000 and 7,000 damage. Standing on the side of him is usually the best bet, because you can avoid most of his AEs. However, he can move, especially if we are not controlling our DPS. So please be mindful of who has aggro. We're going to fight him at his spawn point. Tail sweep, as in don't be behind him, even rogue. When he does tail sweep, that's 7,000 damage. You're not going to resist it. Cone of Cold that's in front of him. Hopefully only the tank is taking that. 5,000 damage. His standard AE we will heal through. He will also swipe at those on his sides. You'll need to be mindful of that and move to either front or behind him when that happens. I have not verified that my Gina triggers are working on this, but we're about to find out, and I'll call them out as I see them. All right, let's move up a little bit. Do not engage yet. Everybody creep up to me, don't go past. Very long aggro range on this foo.
Is this the one where?
Yeah,
Dang it! I wish I hadn't ditched out.
this is the one. This is where we would go over to the side up here.
Uh huh.
Instead, we're going to fight him where he stands.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Alright, did I... Nope, the attack order is posted. Anoran is first. Are you ready, good sir?
Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Charge.
I like how freezing fog has a fire icon.
We got an MGBCR available?
Sure.
Excellent.
Who did I have tracking for Castona last week?
I think all of us were.
At least Nev and I were.
Yeah, I was too.
Okay.
He's not vulnerable or reflected anymore.
Left arm.
When it says frozen aura, that's going to be reflecting damage and healing. Meaning he can't be killed at the moment.
And reflects some spells, so you're gonna probably get hit by your spells.
There we go.
We actually held his regen down pretty well on that. It's kind of crazy.
Absolutely. It's because we're
Left arm.
amazing.
Lines.
Win. Excellent job, everybody.
Blinded as he died.
Yeah, he pants.
Okay. Nobody is dead, right? Yeah. Starting the bids. Is anyone blind and cannot see anymore? Okay. Bids on the Eye of Rakukin.
I once was blind, but now I see.
If you're not in any of this loot, feel free to start heading to turn your tokens in. Shave some time. Got Reckon at 1. Reckon it 1. Going once. Going twice. Final call and a like check, please. Rats reckon.
Congrats, Reckon.
Next up. Bids on plate legs. Have Ludicrous at 5. Chris at 10. Nimin at 20. Mains can secure with a 15 or higher. Ludicrous at 15. Raid boxes are excluded since no other mains have bid. Ludicrous at 15. Going once. Going twice. Final call and like check, please. Press Ludicrous.
Thanks, guys.
Next up. Bids on the second plate legs and grats, dude. Okay, Avitri at 1, Nimin at 25. Mains can secure with 15 or higher. Chris at 30. Chris at 30, going once. Going twice. Final call, I'd like check, please. That's Chris. Please loot your items. And kick in the task. If you want that Draconic Essence, get with me.
What is that for?
I'm actually not sure it's for anything good, but I wanted to kick the task sooner rather than later. Yeah, I took, I'm pretty sure everybody knows how I operate, but I'm trying to speed up the bids a little on this non-serious, like the non-Vish, the non-Yarlir items. If you need me to hold, if you gotta check the DKP, you know, you can always do that. Just want to make sure we have enough time to split the raid down and take, what was it again? Perseverance? Or Sands?
Guardian of the Sands.
Sands, sorry.
This is your opportunity to turn in your faction token should you still need it. After that, head to Castona.
Craig is the only person that has asked me about it. So if I get no other tells, I'll just send it off to Craig. If I do get tells, I'll just random it. Who's pulling these tasks so quickly, by the way?
Oh!
Thank you, Mom.
Got him.
No, thank you for heading back there and doing that. I appreciate it.
Got him.
I mean, it's not super hard to get me, so I'm just saying.
Got him.
That's what she said.
Not to him.
Alright, well I'm calling it a night, guys. It's been fun raiding with you. See you next night.
Have an
Have a good night.
Night, Fergus.
For those running back, still it is the same expedition location that we just did. So turn in that token, head on back, we got more to murder. And I would genuinely like to be able to complete a split of Guardian of the Sands before our timer is up. I think that would help a lot of people. Which, for the moment, that is our next target. A split of Guardian of the Sands.
Where are we gathering?
Same spot as last time.
Head into the Kestona instance if you have not. It's the same spot as, like Anurinda said, where we just killed Ricky.
Check the compass.
Because it's got some splaining to do.
That was Lucy.
These faction turn-ins, we just need Warmly, right?
Essentially.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can finish the whole progression with Warmly.
Please shrink once you're inside.
We are going back to the same spot, right?
That is correct.
Okay, thanks.
So on this fight, for those of you not yet familiar with it, it's very similar in one way to the one we just did, as it has an AE in the front and an AE in the back. And by that, you should probably stay on its sides. However, it will be healed many times by the mobs around it. As that happens, those Mana Shard Guardians, I believe they're called. Once we've had that heal happen and we get it all the way down there, it'll turn into a depleted Mana Shard Guardian that needs to die. Switch over and kill that and keep on murdering Kess. This is not a burn fight. Once that's all done, we're going to have some protectors of Kess that'll be up. Only one of them is real. We'll use our tracking skills to find out which one is real and murder it. This will unlock Kess's hit points. We can do that at around 80, 60, 40, and 20-ish. And then we can murder her. We've got a few who are not yet here. As soon as they arrive, we will get this going. Are there any questions or concerns before about the instructions before we proceed? It's basically stay on the side of the mob and murder what we'd say. Nothing crazy to cure or run around and shoulder burdens or things like that. If you are unfortunate enough to be charmed, well, that sucks for you. You can be cured via a whole bunch of poison cures, but I'm not quite certain that you will be fortunate enough to be acquiring that. If you get any AEs on you that are causing you trouble, like Chlorine Cloud, that's also a poison cure. That's only 36 poison counters. Hopefully you have a way to self-cure, but we, if need be, call it out.
Looks like we're good.
All right, please be shrunk. We are moving up. Do not engage yet. Tank rotation has been posted. Decked is up first. Decked, are you ready?
Yep.
Excellent. Lead us in, please, sir.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Moving. This is not a burn fight. Switch to ads as they come up.
What do you say? Burn?
Yes, except the opposite of that.
Like your pee-pee burn.
PP.
Damn.
Pew pew.
You want some penicillin for that burn?
That's how I feel alive.
Damn, got him.
Switch.
Yeah, that was rough. I'm sorry.
Take out the ads. You should be hitting the ads.
Read debuffs on Casadona.
All right, let's track it. All right, perfect. Should be locking any moment. Let's track it. This one. %60 now. Holding. Track it. 3 are charmed. Track it. Which one is it? He can't be killed, so get off the named.
Same as the forest is there.
Kill this one. Name to 40.
Do you have any A heals?
Well, let's do an MGBCR. Hit points are locked. Back up. Track it.
Same one.
Same one.
Very nice. Let's check it out. We are fortunate, friends. 20%. And the last one. Which one is it?
You kill it.
Same. I don't know. Nothing one's already wrong. Nothing's staring at the reassist.
This one.
Turning as I directed. So.
Everybody reassist. Make sure to kill that one. Back to the
Kill
dragon.
Cass.
Bendiar, why?
Kill to win.
Kill so fast.
Well done, everybody.
All right, no deaths. Going to the bids. Bids on the Aegis of the Amber Moon.
Good old Amber.
Okay, we got another shield.
We get worried.
But colors dance from this one. Colleen at 10.
25% not bad.
Colleen at 10. Going once. Going twice. Final call and leg check, please. Congrats, Colleen. Next up. Bids on the Veil.
Oh, mains need it. Never mind. Oh, okay. Somebody bid it up.
Okay, Quell at 15. Mains can secure with a 15 or higher. Nimid at 25. Ludicrous at 15. Raid boxes are excluded. Ludicrous at 15. Going once. Going twice. Final call and leg check, please. That's Ludicrous. Next up. Bids on the chain BP. I have copy at 1. Copy at 1. Going once. Going twice. Final call and a like check, please. That's copy. Okay, please make sure you've looted your items. Liz, take a look at your split. Let me know if there's anything that I neglected for your section.
I'm not seeing any vodka, but I think we're all right other than that.
I'm kicking the task. And it is Sans, you said. Confirm?
Confirmed.
Alright, don't pull the DZ just yet. We're going to split. It's going to be groups 1 through 4 with a meat, groups 5 through 8 with Lizard. Armag, I'm sorry, Canaris, you and Armag will join my split, and the remainder of group 9 will join Lizardman's split. Lizard, do you want me to have group leaders invite and then you raid invite group leaders, or do you just want to do a guild-wide invite after they drop?
I think that would be lovely to have groups already set.
Okay, I took a screenshot of it, but that's Revlak, Aralith, Gruko, and let's have Siren do invites for group 9. I'm going to post it in general to make it easier for everybody to see who to invite. So after we finish zoning, group leaders, well, I'm sorry, groups 5 through 8, can you guys drop, as well as Siren, Crag, Pakara, and Stavia. Armag and Canaris, I'll move you right into groups. And then we are good to go. People can turn in their tokens, and we will head off for Sands. Do you need anything before we split in Discord, Lizard?
Nope.
So my
Okay,
two
my group is gonna... Sorry?
It said Dreamcast and SNES are split between the two raids.
Can you not handle that?
I'll take SNES.
I could.
I'll take,
I split Discord. So.
Be on your phone.
No, he's probably talking to his webcam.
Sounds like it.
My split will be the one to jump in Discord, since Lizards has to take some time putting itself together. SNES, I'll grab you with my split, and...
He's already in your split.
Well, Dreamcast, I mean.
Gruko, please reinvite Kraldor.
He's thinking about it.
Okay, Anorn's split to Group 1 in Discord, please.
Group 5, let's drop raid. When you are ready for a group invite to the raid, please let me know. Who else needs an invite to the Lizard Raid?
Lizard, where are we meeting?
Off the top of my head, I'm not certain which one it is that has the expedition. I think it's the northeast one, but for the moment, unless you know exactly where it is, you're welcome to meet up at the Dragon's Head.
Who's requesting it?
Who can request it? Lovely, please do so.
Crowdor can. Definitely make Crowdor do it.
First one able to request, please do.
He just finished entire progression.
Nice.
Ah, Lorlock.
And if you'd be so kind as to pass the leader over to Lizard Man, that would be lovely.
I believe it's the raid instance right in front of Stone Moon.
Thank you. That sounds right. Let's head on that way. The instance entrance should be immediately south from Still Moon Temple. Let's prove that.
Yep, that is.
Lovely. So, if you have not yet done so, please turn in your faction token and head over to the Guardian of the Sands instance. Zone in, shrink up, and please hold for everybody else. If you're not sure exactly where to go, please speak up. Let me know. Still got 6 more on the way. Once they zone in, we will get this going. Again, please shrink once you are inside. Alright, looks like everybody is zoned in. The thing to consider in this, well, I should say, this is actually a pretty easy one. We're going to clear. Please try to stick together. We will clear to the northeastern section of zone. This isn't horribly dissimilar to the statue plans non-progression mission that many do for a faction. Basically, we clear to the northeast section and kill a named. Let's head that way. Moving out. Together. Let's keep moving.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Would you put the current clothing in the wash into the dryer, set it on medium heat, and,
Sure.
normal dry?
Got you covered.
Thanks. I'll do the last load of clothes tomorrow. You have what you need, and so do I for tomorrow.
Excellent.
I'm going to bed, sweetheart.
Good night, my love. Everybody say good night to Anaya.
Good night, everybody.
As we approach the next room, please stay on the path. This is called Guardian of the Sands. You should not be stepping on the sands. This will spawn ads. We don't need any additional ads. We have enough mobs as it is. And yes, bonus XP is sure lovely, especially in raids because it's so valuable. However, we do have time to contend with as well. And we still haven't even reached parsley, rosemary, or sage. Remain on the path. Keep on creeping, keep on killing. We're doing just fine. Just stay on the path. Do not chase mobs that leave the path. Stay on the path. So for this event, the name does a few abilities. You are going to need to be leved if you have not. If you don't have lev up yet, get lev now. I would say this is a great time for MGB DMF, but we do not have one of those effers, I mean DMFers here. Again, remain on the path off of the sands. There is an AE stun, there is an AE damage, there is an AE snare, all that sort of crap.
Should be in that hallway where Verdus is, right? That's where we usually fight him.
That's correct. So if you can move east a little bit, I will go ahead and bring this fun fellow in. Is anybody not ready?
I just got back from taking my dog out. I'll be right there.
Alright, come on down. Let us know when you're here. I'll bring it when you say.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, pulling in 5. Ish. It really is a kill it and win fight. Nicely done, everybody. Now, if you feel like doing loot,
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's go bids on the Cape of Serenity. Got one on Nimmet. One on Nimmet, going once.
excellent for cleric-based fire spells.
And twice. Congrats, Nimmet.
Thank you, everybody. Oops, that was supposed to be in
the polished sun sword.
That was supposed to be in Nimmit's voice.
Thank you, everybody.
Can you say
terrified right now?
follow the yellow brick road?
Okay. I'll try to do it and not laugh.